Hey everyone, I did it. I just came out from the screening of Avengers Infinity War, and I didn't have time too much to process. I just came home, and now I'm gonna give my review. So it just means that it's as fresh as it can get. So first of all, it is I'm just gonna. It's a very good film. Very good film. All right. But some ways to describe it. First of all, yeah, it is absolutely astonishing. Marvel Studios. I mean, by the end of the movie, I was so speechless. I was just trying to figure out how to describe my feelings and what I was sensing. But number one, Marvel Studios is glorious, amazing. I've been a fan of DC since a very young age because the DC Comics is what I've really read while growing up. I went into Marvel a little bit, but I've stuck to DC to date. And I keep saying that Marvel movies, they do a good job. This movie, they've just taken it to and I was looking for this word. I think it's an outwardly. Outwardly. Does not belong on Earth. That is the word, that is the feeling I'd say I have for this movie. This is beyond Earth. This movie is just so out there. I think it is just moved cinema, movies, storytelling to such an outwardly level that I think there is no way that it can be replicated, duplicated. Probably it is so out there that I'd say maybe Marvel might find it to be a little bit of a challenge of beating themselves, and that's fine. But this movie is at that level. I was astonished, shocked in a very positive manner, but shocked nonetheless. The way they brought together the characters. So it's not like all of them were together at the same time. You'd have groups of these characters together. But the way they came out was so well constructed and so effectively done. I was just amazed at the genius of the writers and the directors. How do you bring so many things together? How do you put it together? And I think there's a lot to learn from the way they did it. Anyways, I'm getting into the technicality of it, but the fact of the matter is this movie is amazing. It is absolutely brilliant. Takes it to the next level. Marvel is truly become glorious, I'd say. Thor, oh man, Thor was a brilliant presence in this movie. They've really turned him into a true god of thunder, truly. And the way he comes and joins that final battle, oh, I was like, oh man, I think this character has just taken it to a different level. I do not think that the smaller presence of some other big time characters like Captain America and now obviously Black Panther. I mean, they played very good roles, and I do agree that their presence was lessened, but I don't think it detrimented them in any way. It did not decrease their importance. Although I do feel now that I think about it that Steve Rogers didn't have as much dialogue uh, in this. Although he did great for what he did. Anyways, uh, everything was lovely. The imagery was lovely. I just gasped at the entrance of the Red Skull. I gasped. And there's so many other little pieces here and there. But the last 10 minutes of the movie was. See, this is what was happening, throughout. Once I was done watching the movie, I just couldn't figure out the words. I just couldn't understand how to express, and I still cannot. I mean, if you were to ask me to explain, I cannot. Sorry, maybe it's my lack of articulation, but I just cannot. Nonetheless, the last 10 minutes of the movie was taking this movie up, 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 so up that I felt by the end of it that Marvel has now become the master of storytelling, movie making. Nobody at this point, in my view, can do the stuff that they can do. That ending, it's a bit of a cliffhanger ending because you're just thinking, oh, what happened? What happened? What happened? What's going to happen? It leaves questions, and it's obvious because they want to move to the next movie. What can I tell you? My advice to you is go watch the movie. Have a wonderful time. Share this moment. You don't have to be the first in line. Take your time. Go to the Tuesday ones. Tuesday showing you if you get a lower price ticket. But watch this movie. Absorb it, and be entertained, and just be amazed at what Marvel has done. It is. I don't want to say it's marvelous because that sounds kind of cheesy. I think astonishing, and I also think that it's beyond this world what they've done. I don't know if anything can stop them right now. I was telling someone that I think this will easily cross 2 billion. I think it's gonna cost. I think it's gonna do it. You might have other opinions, and it might not, but this is just out there. What am I gonna do? Anyways, you guys, have a good one. Watch this film. You'll enjoy it. You'll go crazy. You'll go nuts, and I'll catch you next time.